Hi guys, this is Angie, also known as The Light. Welcome to my channel. Please like this video right now, subscribe, share this video if you want to. If you'd like to make a donation to my channel, you can do so. My PayPal and Cash App information will always be in my description bar or in the comment section, or you can comment to me. When you send me a donation, I will do a video response for you. I will email you. And if you have a spiritual question or a question on narcissism, as a thank you, because you gave me a donation, I do a video response to any topic you may have. Okay? You can check out my other videos that I've done for other people, and everyone's been satisfied so far. Okay? If you admire my character or you admire my advice, then I could hook you up. Alright, so this video was about when someone is ghosting you. Not just a narcissist, but just in general. And to me, through time, I've learned that when someone ghosts me, it is a freaking blessing. And I know a lot of you are probably watching this like, what? That's bullshit. No, I'm serious. Like, when someone ghosts me, of course at first you're not going to think that someone's actually ghosting you, because a lot of times ghosting kind of comes out of nowhere. It comes out when you think that you and that person actually has a lot of great, chemistry, things are flowing, and then boom, they disappear on your ass. And you're like, wait a minute, what just freaking happened? And the truth is, when you're dating, everyone is looking for something, okay? It could be marriage, it could be just a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, or boyfriend and boyfriend, girlfriend and girlfriend, whatever's your, floats your boat. But everyone is coming to the table looking for something. And it's unfortunate that a lot of people aren't, they're not mature enough to say, listen, I thought you was cool, but you're not what I'm looking for. I mean, for some people, they're probably afraid to be honest with you. Or they're a manipulator. They're not out to look for anything, they're not out looking for anything serious. So when they're dating you, they're not going to tell you, look, I just want to fuck. They're not going to tell you that. They're going to go through the motions. They're going to have to pay for dinner. They're going to have to go on those long walks in the park. They're going to stay up and have 5 to 6 hour phone calls with you. A manipulator is not going to come out and say, listen, I'm not looking for a wife, or I'm not looking for a husband. I'm just trying to fuck. I'm just trying to get money from you. I'm just trying to get energy from you. The average manipulator, or the person who's really not looking for anything serious, is not going to come out and say that. They're going to go in and they're going to do anything necessary. Or sometimes they're not willing to put in that effort, and that is the reason why they ghost. So last year I was dealing with this guy. I was talking, dealing, whatever. And keep in mind, I knew this guy for 5 years, okay? And it was a time where I was like writing poetry. I have a poetry book on Amazon. There goes a little, hint there. But anyway, so I was performing my poetry, and I met this guy, and he's a poet too. And I thought he was just so fine. Like, he was just so fly. I loved his swag. He's an amazing artist. He sings, he raps, he's just amazing. And I thought he was cool. But we didn't click because it just wasn't the right timing. So let's go back to last year. We ended up linking together. We were intimate with each other. And I thought, like, wow, this is really amazing. We would be, laying up, watching Netflix and talking and vibing. And the vibe felt good, and it was great. Just sharing different things. And I felt like, wow, I wasn't really thinking of him in a boyfriend-girlfriend way. But I was thinking, wow, this could maybe be potential. Because we had a lot of similarities, and on top of that, he's an artist, I'm an artist, so I thought that maybe we can click, but I was also watching him. When I'm dating, getting to know, or I'm intimate with somebody, I'm gonna watch you, because of, you know, my past experiences with manipulators and narcissists and sociopaths and all that stuff. But all of a sudden, he ghosted me after like 3 months of dealing with me. And I was just like, oh, okay. I didn't call him. I didn't text him. I mean, he still kept me on Facebook, Instagram. He stopped liking my photos for a while. He stopped, you know, basically watching my Instagram stories. And I was wondering, like, what in the hell is going on with this guy? But, you know, for a second I said, you know what, wait a minute. I know my worth. I know I didn't do anything wrong to violate this person. And if I really did, why would he still have me on his Facebook? Why would he still have me on his Instagram? I'll let it be. I didn't call him. I didn't text him. I didn't try to DM him. I went on with my life, living my life like it's golden. And then I'm gonna say maybe, so we're gonna say by like October. So let's say October to January, this guy was like, no conversation with me. Went from like talking to me daily, seeing me weekly, to just completely disappearing. Okay, if there wasn't social media, I wouldn't even know if he was dead or alive. So anyway, he contacts me in, I'm gonna say, January, February, and he just starts clicking like on like all my photos on Instagram. And then he DMs me and he says, hey. I'm like, hey. And he says to me, you know what, I do miss you. And I said, well, I miss you too, and I hope all is well with you. And he said, you know, it wasn't you. And I said, oh, I know it wasn't me. And he said, wow, okay, that's good. He said, no, it wasn't you. It was the fact that I don't have my shit together, and there's no way that I will be able to deal with you at this moment in life. You're someone that needs to be taken seriously. Now, I don't think this guy is bullshitting, because at the time he was unemployed. He wasn't focusing on his art, you know. So now he's working. He's traveling now. He's doing poetry. He's doing music. He's in a better element. He's in a better, you know, area. But I think I did give him that energy like, nah, player, don't try to come back now. I'm done with you. And I am, you know, because I think I respected the fact that he backtracked and he came forward and he was honest. But I would have appreciated the honesty a little bit more if he would have told me that 4 months ago. You get what I'm trying to say? He should have told me that before, instead of just disappearing on me. You know, so a lot of times, and that got me to thinking, when you are confident, when you know your worth, when someone ghosts you, you're like, whatever, next, they're lost. And I get it. Not a lot of people will be able to just shut down, cut off like that, because, you know, a lot of times when you're dating, some people end up having sex. And I understand sex is a connection, and you're going to end up feeling hurt or, you know, used or whatever it is, because you're like, damn, this person just told me and disappeared on me. You know, but when you know your worth, you know what? It was their loss. Next, that means the universe, that means God has somebody greater for me. So when I look at people who ghost me, it doesn't happen often, but it happens. I look at it as a blessing. What if the person who ghosts you knew your worth? They saw your worth and they said, you know what? I'm not even going to play with this one. I'm just going to disappear on them. They're not the type of person that you just fuck and leave them. Okay? They're college educated. They have a house. They have a car. They have, you know, they're spiritually healed. They're in a good place. Let me leave them alone. That is a compliment. Okay? So don't always take it personally when a person disappears on you, because that can be God protecting you from someone else's bullshit. That's the way I look at it now. Being a Leo, we have this huge ego. And I do. I have a huge ego. I'm more like a man. I think with my ego than with my mind or with my heart. I'm not gonna lie, I am that way. So a lot of times if I am rejected by a man, I'm gonna react like a man. I'm not gonna react like a woman. It's gonna be like, I can get him back, and a lot of people live in their ego. So once we get rid of ego and we know our worth, then we'll be good. I just look at it as a blessing. It's kind of like a few years ago, I had some extra money in my account. And I said, you know what? I want to treat myself to a Louis Vuitton bag. So I go to the Louis store. And I'm looking around, and every bag that I wanted was $2,000 and up. And I said, you know what? That's just not what I really should spend at this moment. I feel like someone who's gonna buy a $2,000 or $3,000 or $4,000 bag should be a millionaire. Okay, I ain't got millions in my account. Okay, so at the time I had thousands. So I said, you know what? Let me go over to Michael Kors, where the bags are more like $300, and I ended up buying a $300 bag versus buying a $3,000 bag. And that's how I look at dating. We know secretly inside our level. So if you come across somebody where you're not on their level spiritually, economically, whatever it is, leave them alone. Until you level up, leave them alone, okay? So don't always think, what did I do wrong? Is there something wrong with me? Oh my goodness, they ghosted me. And a lot of time these people, men and women, they ghost you and then they watching you on social media. That's showing a person like something ain't right with them, okay? Or maybe they're gonna keep you in, what they call it? They're gonna keep you in view. So that way, when they do get this shit together, they seeing if you're single or not, and then they're going to try to backtrack and come over, or they're going to wait until you're in a vulnerable stage and then try to come back and holler at you again because they're just trying to get some. All right? So don't always look at it as, what did I do wrong? Am I not good enough? Why didn't he call me back? Why didn't he text me back? They weren't looking for anything serious with you. They didn't feel a connection with you, because if they did, they would have never left you. That's it. They would have never left you. And that is just the honest truth, okay? Whether you want to, believe it or not, okay? So now that I'm more confident, I'm more secure, I don't be crying when people just want to disappear, because people know deep down inside, they know their value. Whether it's subconscious, subconsciously done, all right? Bear with me. Sorry, guys. I had a couple of drinks. It's Friday night, and it's been a rough week at work. So that's why I'm stuttering on my words a little bit. But anyway, that's all I wanted to give you. I wanted to give you a little gem about when a man or woman ghosts you. Look at it as a blessing, okay? That is just giving you space for the real person that you're supposed to be with to come in, okay? And don't always assume. You don't know what happened to why that person ghosted you. That person could have been married. That person's mom or dog could have died. You don't know what happened to why they ghosted you. And I just think that is a blessing, because whoever is meant to be in your life will be in your life. Even the negative people, they will find their way back into your life. So whatever lesson, whatever you need to, whoever's supposed to be in your life will be in your life, and it will just be a natural flow, okay? Well, anyway, my best female friend got engaged last night, and I am so happy for her. She's been with her man for 5 years, so it's a long time coming, and they have a 2-year-old daughter. So I'm just very, very happy for her. And people, when you are seeing your friends and your family, getting engaged, married, having children, and you're still single, have that hope. Because when you're looking at other people who end up with their twin flame or with their soulmate, that should give you inspiration and hope that, dang, my time is coming. I do have a chance, because there are genuine people out there. There are people out there who want to love and who are looking for long-term connections, okay? So Good luck in finding your love. Don't be in that spirit of desperation. Don't be in the spirit of lack, because the universe will sense that and you will never get it. It'll never come to you because you're so lonely and thirsty and desperate for that love. You are love. Walk in love. Be love, and love will attract you. Okay? Mwah. Love you all, guys. Talk to you soon.